Hey guys, it's Rick here, and today I'm making a video of my 1962 Day-Brite vintage fluorescent light fixture. I got this from SSS Surplus and Salvage last fall. I want to say it was September, October. I can't remember exactly, but it was late last year. And I found this under a pile of other light fixtures, one of which I ended up buying later on, which is that one, which I'll do another video on. But this one is one I've been looking for. I mean, I guess not a Day-Brite specifically, but just something of this style with the louvered type cover. Um, very, very neat looking fixture. I've always liked these kind, and they seem to be very hard to find because, I mean, the only way I know of to really get them usually is to catch, somebody when they're demolishing a building or remodeling or something. And then you can sometimes get these from, the previous owners, but you usually go straight to the trash before you can get them, unfortunately. But this one somehow ended up at the thrift store, or the salvage store, so I mean, that worked out very nicely. I only paid $10 for it. And it's got some rust. It's probably used in a garage or something for a while, I'm guessing. Some parts of it are worse than others, but I may repaint it sometime, but I mean, it's pretty easy to do, obviously, just kind of an off-white color. And unfortunately, one of the clips that holds the cover on is missing. There should be like a spring-loaded clip. I don't know if you can really see it or not. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There's a little button you press on either side, and then that releases it from the main part of the light. But unfortunately, the one on this end is missing, so I kind of just threw something together here. I kind of made this myself. Basically, I just have a little chain holding that clips into the bottom there, and then goes into that hole, and then there's a zip tie holding the louver grate onto the outer part of it. So it's kind of a jury-rigged solution, but it works. So at least it holds it together. And I mean, I haven't actually hung this up on the ceiling before, but I mean, if it did hang, it would actually hang fairly straight. I mean, there's not very much slack in here, so I mean, it would actually hang fairly straight. And a nice thing about this light is that it has all of the side panels, those little plastic inserts that go on the sides. Very common for those to be missing. And when I first found it, there was one that wasn't there, and I was like, oh great, one's missing. But then it turns out it had just fallen into there. So I have all four of those, so that's good. And let's see what else. Yeah, here's the other side. It's funny, it emits a lot more light off of the top than on the bottom. So I guess if it was installed, against a ceiling, it would push a lot more light out the top than on the bottom. But very stylish fixture, and it does have its original ballast. I'm pretty sure it's original. It's it's dated 1962, so I'm assuming that's why I'm assuming the whole fixture's from then. It's a GE 2-lamp ballast, just regular rapid start. And yeah, so I'm fairly sure that is original. Obviously the cord has been replaced. I probably wouldn't even had a cord originally, but the one that came with it was beyond repair, so I just put a new one on. And and the tubes that it came with are actually not these. These are both Ace Hardware replacement ones I put in, both brand new. So it starts up nice and easy. Funny enough, the other fixture, which I'm going to do a video of later, these are actually the tubes that came with that one. But since these are the older tubes, I thought it would be better to put those in the one where the lights are exposed more. I mean, you can see them here, but they're not as, the bulbs aren't as prominent on this one as they would be on there. So. But anyway, so yeah, so two new Ace Hardware tubes, and alright, I guess we'll go ahead and do a startup. Just got it plugged in over here. Okay. Nice bright light. It's actually pretty quiet too. I mean, there's a slight buzz by the ballast. Probably can't even hear it, but there's a tiny buzz, but I mean it's really very quiet. And the ballast seems to still be pretty strong. I mean, it starts up every time. I haven't any problem with it not. is pretty amazing. I mean, given that it's, you know, 50, what, so 62, so that'd be like 54 years old now. So, yeah, no, very nice light. I like this one a lot. It's one of those lights I've always liked this style with the, you know, kind of great louvered look on it. My high school had some of these prior to the remodel, where they pretty much got rid of anything vintage at all. uh, but yeah, so this is very similar to those. There's actually some buildings on campus that have these exact ones, these Day-Brites, and now those ones have been retrofitted to T8s with electronic bells, I'm sure, and some are missing side panels. So this one's a very good, like, original example in terms of the insides, I guess. Probably use a repaint, but, you know, it's a project for another day, I guess. But, alright, well, thanks for watching. There are more videos on the way.